Welcome guys back to another video. My name of course is Malachi Plays, as you already may know, and today we have another Madden 25 connected franchise mode here with the Seahawks. Tate is returning the kickoff. He's going down the field from his own end zone, and he gets to the 15-yard line there, and that was an amazing run by Golden Tate. Pretty surprised that he even went that far, to be quite honest with you. I mean, that was a flash of Percy Harvin right there. Speaking of Harvin, he picks up close to a first down, picks up about 5 yards on that play. 3rd and inches here. Wilson throwing to Miller. Zach's going to dive for the end zone, and he gets in the end zone for the touchdown. So here comes Carson Palmer for the Arizona Cardinals. They are 2-13, or actually 2-12 coming into this game. Here is a 2nd and 4. Palmer drops back. He's going to get sacked by Chris Clemens. So they go to a 3rd and 9 on their own 24. Palmer drops back again, and he gets sacked again. So they went out, and they went back home. 3 and out. 2nd and 6 on their 46. Wilson running to the left, going downfield. 2 blockers ahead. He's going to get a first down and more. Gets to the 13-yard line with a 34-yard rush. As you'll see the replay here, Wilson couldn't find anybody open. 95 makes that tackle right there, that sack. There's no way we get a first down, and the amount of yards we picked up, they would have been in a better position if he would have made that tackle right there. 2nd and 4. Wilson going out to the right. Throws it to Harvin for the end zone, and we score the touchdown. 25th NFL career receiving touchdown for Percy. So, first quarter, kickoff, 14-0 to Patrick Peterson. He's running it out. Toomer slams the ball out of his hands, and we get the ball back, and a turnover to begin their second kickoff right there. They get their second one, and it's a fumble. As you can see right there, if he probably didn't run into his teammate, he might have had a better chance to not fumble that ball. So, as you can see, this game is starting to turn into a blowout, and who knows, if we get more turnovers, this game will be ours in minutes. Wilson drops back to pass, going back, throwing it to Miller. Zach's going to get a first down into the 2-yard line. 1st and goal. Going back out there. Wilson drops back, rolling out to the right, moving to the right more, throwing it, finding Rice for the end zone and the touchdown. We take a 21-0 lead, and the first quarter is not over. Rhyming accidentally right there. So here we are, 21-0. They get the ball, first possession. Palmer back, throws, intercepted by Richard Sherman, and that is a pick 6. Man, wow, 2 turnovers. 2 touchdowns off of turnovers. 4 touchdowns in this game, 28-0 against Arizona. And as you can see their season in a nutshell in just this game. So we're already up 28-0, and we're not even out of the first quarter. Boy, this game is turning into a blowout. They get the ball again on their own 37. 1st and 10. Palmer drops back, gets sacked by Chris Clemens. His 2nd sack of the day. 13 seconds remain. First quarter. Throwing it over to Roberts. That's their first, pretty much like their 2nd first down, but their very first play that you have seen that has actually been positive. 1st and 10. Palmer dropping back to pass. Looking deep. Finds Fitzgerald, and he picks up the first down, 39 yards on that play. On our 6, moving down the field, rolling out to the left is Taylor with the toss, and he gets stopped by Cam Chancellor. 2nd and goal, 5-yard line. Palmer back to pass, gets rocked by KJ Wright. 3rd and goal, 10-yard line. Here they go again. Palmer drops back, and he's gonna get sacked by Brendan McVane. As you can see, this game is not going Arizona's way at all whatsoever. We're giving it off to Lynch. Beast mode's running out to the left, picking up a nice 11-yard gain on the play. 1st and 10 on our own 40. Wilson out to the right. He has a free hole. He's gonna run out there, and he gets a beautiful game. I think if I would have went right behind Harvin, could have had a first down. Who knows? 2nd and 10. On their own 44. Throws it to Lane, and it is intercepted, and this one is going for a pick 6. My gosh, guys. It is already 35-3 in the second quarter, Wow, wow, wow. So as you can see, turnovers is already becoming a big thing for the Arizona Cardinals and a huge reason why they are out of this game. As you can see here, Lane just makes a perfect play on the ball. I mean, really, it's both ends. You know, one part was Carson, horrible throw. Second part was Lane picking up the interception. Right, sacks the quarterback, 2nd and 17 on their own 13. Palmer drops back to pass, looking for a man. He's not finding anybody. He's gonna get sacked again. I think we recorded by this time about 5 or 6 sacks already. 3rd and 21. He gets hit again, and it's no first down for them. A nice gainage right there, but no first down. They're on their own 28. Minute 49 remaining in this game. Throws it out to the right to Floyd, and he gets rocked by Richard Sherman. So they're on R20. Moving down the field, 33 seconds remain. Palmer dropping back to pass, trying to find somebody open. Looking to the right. Fitz, he finds him for the 1st and goal. They do a hurry up. 2nd and goal, 9-yard line. Throwing it to the end zone. It is intercepted by Richard Sherman. So, what seemed like they could possibly get 3 points is no points. So we go back to pass, throwing it deep to Decker. It's going to end the first half as we are already up 35-3 in this game. Time of possession, they're probably going to have more. Well, the turnovers is what's killing them. 2 turnovers already. I believe 2 pick sixes in that so far. Maxwell intercepts it. My goodness. Turnover after turnover after turnover. My goodness. Seems like a bunch of people ordered a bunch of Apple turnovers. Wow. Unbelievable. Byron Maxwell intercepts the ball. Just gets his feet in bounds to intercept it and make it, legal. Wilson out to the right. Running to the right, he's going to go for the first down. He's not going to get the first down, but to be able to juke out that guy at the very right was very well. Decker picking up the first down and more. He gets to the 6-yard line. 1st and goal. Wilson drops back, hands it off to Lynch. Lynch will get into the end zone for the touchdown. We go up 42-3. They are on their 27. Palmer's going to try and do something. Just do something. Throwing it out over to Roberts. Roberts going to get a nice first down on the play. He's had a big impact in this game. 1st and 10, 30 on our own 32, and he just got rocked. The running back just got rocked by Bruce Irvin. They settled for a field goal. So regardless, we come back out on offense, and as you can tell, our offense has not been stopped at all whatsoever. So here's a 2nd and 2 on their 22. We're moving down the field. Going out to the right. Throwing deep to Decker. And it's just out of bounds. What a beautiful catch and effort by Eric Decker right there. Even though he was out of bounds. Beautiful play regardless. So we're throwing it over to Decker's side again. And he's going to get into the end zone this time. Touchdown Seahawks 49-3. Or 49-6 now. This game is just an absolute blowout. Here comes the kickoff, and I think you all know what's coming, possibly. Here it is. Peterson turning the ball, going up the middle. He's going to get rocked again, and it's another fumble. My gosh, guys, another fumble once again in this game. Another turnover. It's like their 5th turnover in the game. People, stop buying the Apple turnovers. Anyways, touchdown again to Zach Miller connecting right there. We are up 56-6 in this game. As you can see here, Miller just finds a nice way to get open in the end zone and picks up the touchdown. As you can see, Pete is just like, wow, what do I do, It's just an absolute blowout. Wilson out to the left. He's going to take it and run it. He's going up the field. He's going to slide and just get the first down. 81 yards rushing on his end. So we ended up settling for a field goal, it looks like. 2nd and 6 on their 24. Palmer's dropping back once again. He's going to get sacked once again by Brendan McBain, and he is hurt. Here comes out the 2nd-string quarterback as he's going to try and do something. Lindley, and he's going to get sacked. And a holding call, as it looks like right here. There was a holding call, but we're obviously going to decline that penalty because we got more yardage, just declining it. So regardless, it's a down taken away from them. So we get the ball back on our own 16, handing it off to the beast. He's running out to the right, going downfield. He jumps over a man, and he gets even more yards on that play. 1st and 10, handing it off to Lynch again. The jukes are real, baby. He picks up a nice 20-yard gain. We ended up settling for the field goal. 2nd and 5, Lindley back to pass. Throwing it to King, and he's going to fumble it. Thomas causes the fumble, but it's their ball anyway. On their own 43, doing the hurry up. I don't even know why. They are out of this game completely. 2nd and 14. Lindley's going to be possibly changing up the play here, trying to do something for their team, but really, right now, it's just reward points, and you can't do that. Another pick, 6 for Bobby Wagner will take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Unbelievable play by our defense, guys. They did an amazing job. We ended up going for the 2-pointer, and yeah, that was it, guys. We handed off to the beast right here, just ending the game with 2 seconds left. We smoked them 70-6. I wasn't sure if I was playing an all-pro, but I was, and I'm very surprised. But we ended up winning this game 70-6. Sorry this isn't close, but this was a complete butt whooping, that's for sure. We ended up committing 7 turnovers to them. Unbelievable. We got 7 turnovers. Like, jeez. No wonder why we won. Player of the game, and it is Richard Sherman. 2 interceptions, 1 for a pick 6. He totally deserved it. Here's the play of the game to Decker earlier in the game. Beautiful throw right there. Just an amazing block by Zach Miller to get him in the end zone, and we win this game. Thanks for watching, guys. My name, of course, is Malachi Plays, as you already may know, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.